Salute to all the real ones out there. It's your boy Mike back at you again with another video. Today's topic is going to be about how I truly think men will get the last laugh. Alright, now before I even get started, if you've seen some of the other videos that I've made already and you like the direction that my channel was going, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and share the video if you feel that whatever I covered could be helpful to someone you know. Alright, now with that being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. The reason why I think men will have the last laugh is because this feminist matriarchy that's driving the world, honestly, to straight to hell in a handbasket is allowing women to have the upper hand at the moment. They're graduating from universities more often than men. You got men effectively checking out of society, not really looking to fulfill their male imperative as they did before. You also have all these dating apps, all these social media sites that honestly inflate the collective women's ego. You got, 5s out of 10 feeling like they entitled for a 10 out of 10 male. All the women going kind of for the dude who has all the sixes, 6 figures, above 6 foot, 6-pack abs, so on and so forth. So what I see is at the moment there's been an explosion of information that has become readily available to males of all different ages, races, backgrounds, and demographics. And what that has done is that has allowed for men to trade information and stories with one another, so that I think overall the consciousness of men is starting to not only improve, but it's starting to recognize what has gone wrong over the last, let's say, 50 to 60 years. And terms like feminism are becoming regular discussion topics amongst men, and we're starting to see where the disconnect took place as far as relationships are concerned. So many people may think that I'm a little bit of I'm not the right person to speak on the topic because I am in a relationship. But what I can tell you is that since I'm actually married and all of that, what I can tell you is that I too see the effect that feminism has and how social media has just destroyed whatever chastity women had. Like, I even met my wife online. So take it all the way back to 2010. I got to Germany, right? And I looked online. I was actually in the computer lab. I had just got to Germany, so I didn't really know anything that was around. And I was on the computer lab just trying to figure out where are the best restaurants, where are some cool tourist attractions for people to check out in Germany, right? Now off to my other side, I seen a whole bunch of dudes, and they was all on the computer. So they are looking like they excited, like, oh man, dang, she fine as hell. Ooh, oh man, slapping fives with each other, like, oh, it's gonna be on this weekend. So I'm like, what's going on? What are they talking about, right? So a dude looked over and saw me and said, hey man, yo, you need to come holler at me, man. You need to come check this shit out. So I go over there and I look over their shoulder, and it was a dating app. And back then, I can see where like Tinder and all these other dating apps took they platform from, or their ideas from, because this dating app was called Tagged, right? And to give you like a example of how simple it was to use, it was pretty much like Facebook. You see females that fit all in the demographic what you looking for, and then instead of swiping right or swiping left, you just click yes or no, right? So I could kind of see where Tinder took that and ran with it, because now everybody think it's swipe right, but hey, back in the day it was just yes or no. You feeling this person, yes or no? And if you got a match, like they click yes, you click yes, then they will go into a little like subcategory on your screen where you would see, oh, okay, this female feeling me too, oh, this one is too, and then you could from that point click on it, and then start up a conversation, right? So that's exactly what I did, and my wife was like the third one that I seen that matched with me on the yes tip. You know, I was pretty picky saying nah, that's not really my type, nah. And then when I seen her, I click yes. She obviously clicked yes, and then the ball got rolling. Now that's just like uh, a little break away from the main topic, but I met my wife online, and we've been together this whole time. But the thing is, I've noticed not only through her behavior, but also through the behavior of her single friends, how honestly messed up the mindset of women has became. I mean, it is so inflated, their sense of ego, their sense of entitlement, what they think they deserve, what they think they're eligible to find. And the thing that's also blowing my mind about this attitude is all of the things that men are typically looking for in a woman. It's like women don't even necessarily care about that criteria. They think that based on whatever new cultural narrative has been pushed down their throat through feminism, that's the way to go. So, case in point, you got women that got a job, make their own money, do this, do that, and the third, and on paper, you're pretty much a man. But you think that just because you look good and have all that going on, that a man will stay with you. Now, let's get something understood, ladies. If any women are watching this, let it be known. Men are success objects, women are sex objects. I know that sounds so, I guess, misogynistic, but I mean, facts are, if you look at any dude who turns his head at a female, it's not because he's looking like, damn, she looks independent and like she pays her own bills and she probably has some money saved. Like, no, we looking at you because of what you're wearing, and y'all know that. That's the reason why you wear makeup, do everything to enhance your beauty, because you know that men look at you as sex objects and y'all objectify your damn selves. So I think men will just get the last laugh when it's all said and done, because right now women have the advantage. You know, they can get on a dating app and fuck whoever they want and do this, that, and the third. But when it's all said and done, women are not the same as men. It's already been proven that if a woman is promiscuous, she has a higher chance of getting borderline personality disorder, having a whole bunch of issues whenever she does even meet the right dude, because she has lost her ability to pair bond. I mean, come on, think about it. A hole that keeps getting hit with a whole bunch of different sticks, you can imagine the quality of that hole will drop. It's not like that on the other side with men. First of all, we have way more testosterone, way more sex drive. We think about sex, that's a driving force behind everything we do. I mean, it's even been said in a lot of books, like if you take Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, he even mentions that sex, or the promise of getting it, the desire to have it, is literally the reason behind everything that males do, because subconsciously we're doing these hard jobs and working to climb the corporate ladder and saving money and getting a nice car and working out and doing all this. We're doing all that subconsciously to attract higher quality, beautiful women. You take away women off the whole entire scene, where's our driving force? I mean, of course. And if you think about what's happening right now, since men have basically gone totally over the balance, men are losing testosterone and are weaker than the previous generations. We've been getting hit with so much social programming, even chemical castration. They hitting us with these plastic bottles, all these things that we're eating and drinking, and the way that we live our lives now is so sedentary for most people that we are effectively becoming a weaker species of men, or a weaker version of men. So this whole MGTOW movement is totally necessary because it's trying to reestablish that inner alpha that all males have. And versus you running around trying to always chase pussy to get validation from women, there's this alpha mentality that's everybody's trying to push to basically say, hey, we know that everybody has a high sex drive that is a man. We know that you are compelled to want to be with women, but you need to redirect that focus to try to build up your own self for your own personal gain, and the women will come. That's the element that's been lost, and men are starting to regain that focus. But women, I think y'all gonna be fucked up here in the next couple years. I mean, it's already going that way. You know what I mean? You got women who, wanted to party their whole life away, want to go to university, get a job, do all this other stuff, and feel like, yeah, I don't need no man, I don't need shit. Yeah, okay, but then when you fast forward and your biological clock is ticking, you're gonna be looking left and right trying to find a suitable mate to be with, and all of them men are only gonna use you for sex. Like that's what I was trying to say earlier. Just because you could fuck a woman, fuck whoever you want, doesn't mean you can actually be in a relationship with whoever you want. And that's where it's funny. Y'all have the key. Y'all are the gatekeepers, the key holders to sex. But men are the key holders to long-term relationships. We are the key holders to marriage. I don't give a fuck how fine you think you are and how you can use your sex to manipulate a man and have him, let's say, lusting after you. Lust is far away from love. It's already been proven. Men can pretty much have sex with no emotional attachment whatsoever. Now, women, y'all act like y'all can do that, and y'all, after maybe so many dicks enter inside of you, yeah, you can adopt that same mentality, but are you the same woman as you were before? Do you even have the same characteristics of femininity that will make a dude want to settle down with you? You don't. So, yeah, you can be a whore. You can go around fucking whoever you want, but what I'm saying is when you look back 20 years from now, you're not going to be with the high quality male because no high quality male is going to settle for 1,000 other dudes leftovers. Now you flip that whole dynamic around. Women love players. I know y'all going to say no we don't, we want a nice dude, but the facts prove otherwise. Why is a player able to get the most women even though he's publicly shamed? Why is a bachelor who's in his 40s, got his own place, car, money, resources, and still looks young, why is he able to smash a little 21-year-old? Because that 21-year-old is finding him attractive for way more than just looks. Now, women, y'all on a limited scale here. When most dudes are looking at you for your looks. We don't give a fuck about the fact you got your own car or you got this. I mean, that helps you with personally, but I'm telling you, I said in my other video, a rich dude who's balling, doing well in his life, will take a woman who works at Starbucks and bring her up to his level. And that's going to be primarily based on her physical attraction and, let's say, a accommodating personality. A feminine woman that he honestly just enjoys being around. He ain't going to care if she has a degree. He ain't going to care if she is in the STEM field. None of that stuff is really important for men because we value y'all for your sex, your beauty, your ability to produce children. Y'all value us for maybe way different things, but what I'm saying is over time you're going to see that men will have the last laugh. Women right now got so many options. They can get on dating sites and flake on a dude who wants to take her out. She got a whole bunch of beta orbiters all up in her DMs and shit. But I'm saying over time, men are going to start waking up and they're going to start realizing that the value cannot really be found in today's women. They will use y'all for sex. It's going to be more of a hookup culture. And it's going to take some time to reverse things back. But I can forecast that in the very near future, you're going to have women getting desperate just to have a decent relationship. So, factor in that most dudes who have something to offer a woman are already taken. I just see like a really sorry future for women, to be honest. And even the ones who are taken, they're doing everything that they can to drive their man up a wall. Even in my case, yeah, I'm married, but do you think I'm just happily married and shit? Like, I'm doing everything I can to be that, but I'm realizing, it's never enough. I just made a video yesterday about Will Smith. Will Smith. Like, come on, man. A-list celebrity, above 6 foot, got everything that any woman would want. And even he is not cutting in his marriage. Even he went through a rough patch where now his wife is admitting on public TV that she smashed somebody that's, 20 in his 20s. So what does that mean for me? We argue, fuss, and fight. Is it always my fault or is it sometimes her fault? It's always my fault. And I'm reaching my fucking limit. My limit is like right up here right about now. So who's to know in the next 6 months if I'm even going to still be with this woman? And that was 10 years I dedicated to my life trying to be a good dude. Never cheated. Never fucked around with another woman. None of that. And it still wasn't good enough. So is she going to have the last laugh or will it more be me? bet your ass it'll be me. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, share. And yeah, I'll be back at y'all with another one very soon. Take it easy.